Alright, hello guys, I'm going to be teaching you guys like a quick tutorial on knife combat and revolver combat and manic murder. So if you're on, this is for only computer tutorial. If you hold down your mouse button, you'll throw it just like that. And there's a bit of delay in between when you throw it, but that is perfectly fine. And you always, I usually, when you do this, it's kind of good, just depends on how you want it. And I usually just do this. It's a better way to keep my line straight when I jump. And there's also a bit of quick delay. And like this, if you knife, oh, I didn't know I knifed him. Okay. Sorry. And so basically, I'll show you inside game. So you also have crates as well, which they're pretty expensive. This one's pretty expensive. That'll give you 3. Then you also have your perks. You can throw knives, sprint, agility, X-ray, and ghost. I prefer X-ray, which X-ray is just a lot better in my opinion. Ghost only turns you invisible, but it's really easy to tell where you're at, especially if you have any accessories on. That's also that throws stuff off of you. That's something that'll be noticeable. Or radio. So sometimes around corners you want to just do this with your knife or with your gun, your revolver. You want to do that, switch corners like that. And sometimes in main combat you just want to do this. And sometimes I turn off shift lock for this, and sometimes I keep it on. Either one is a good source of attack. Like in this type of situation, you just want to do that because he's gonna throw the knife at you. And there's good routes you can take, especially this route. You should make sure you can jump. You can throw it right there, and you just want to make sure you can hit him when he jumps. Make sure you dodge all of his things. You want to make sure you take these corners straight, wait for him to turn the corner, and he's gonna throw it right when you turn the corner. So you just want to make sure you can get them good shots off. Now watch, he's gonna cut that corner. You want to cut this corner, and then you just want to make sure you want to try to stay. You want to always, if they're jumping constantly, it's always best to aim for the top of their head when they jump. It's going to be a lot easier and a lot quicker, and because your reflex, unless your reflex is so good, you can hit them when they land. But my reflex is not that great when you just try to shoot them on the body. But it's a lot better when you try to shoot them in the head, and it works. And but it gets pretty easy over time, but you have to keep practicing and practicing to get better better and better. So coins, they only do, you could only buy crates right now. Gems, you can buy crates and you can buy powers. If I get murder, I'll show you. Yep. So X-ray, it lets you see all this. This is a new map, which it's kind of bugged-ish. I can't really tell, can't say, but it's a little bugged so that you can't see through the whole map. But especially on the normal map, you can definitely see all of through it. It's pretty easy. So on this map's pretty new, so you want to make sure you keep them corners straight, and that you don't, sometimes make sure, if you're hiding, you would not want to just keep your body outside like that. Keep your body inside the wall. It's better to do that than that. I don't even know if I really want to buy that, but I'm just gonna save up mine for a bit. There's also gold knife, which is very good. There's the radio pass, which I would highly recommend buying, both of them. Then you also have the Grim Reaper, which is an exclusive. I would highly recommend to buy. Then you also have You also have the pencil knife. It's really small, really good for long combat because you cannot see it. The huge gun, I have no experience at all of even knowing anything about it or how it works. I don't know if it's big inside the game, but I know it's big inside the lobby. You can also buy gems, VIP. It's a good one to buy. There's a radio, 3 times sheriff, 3 times murder. There's a luck thing to get better knives, and then there's also mythicals. And then you got multi-open, which is really beneficial to multiple, like if more money, more crates and stuff. Instant open, that's also really good. So I'll show you a bit of gun combat. So that's a crosshair, and then you got that, which I wouldn't say it's too great, but you also want to make sure you time your shots correctly if they're just normal jumping, not spam jumping. There's also boosts that you can buy for getting stuff a little quicker. 2 times coins, last 30 minutes for 99 Robux. 2 times gems, that last 15 minutes for 129 Robux. Those are both really good things to buy. The one I would mostly probably buy would be the 2 times coins. If you're really going for coins to open up boxes, for like, especially if you're trying to open the first box, it's really good to just do that. It's 600 coins. It's okay of a thing to buy, but gems also are really hard to get, but it's all up to you if you want to buy the gems or the coins, boosters. You also have on and off for AFK mode and radios. I turn that off. Notifications, turn that on if you want. You also have music. Puts you up to the buy if you want to buy the music. Then you also have codes, which you can go check it out on the Twitters. Go check out the Twitters, all of them, and make sure you follow and like the posts and stuff, just to get a bit of help here, help them out a bit. And sometimes like it's like, I'll show you. So basically, if you're aiming at that, you're just gonna go right to that, kind of. So it's because it's flying around. So you basically just wanna, like, that's what the X-ray is a good thing for this. You also want to make sure that when you turn the corners, you also want to do this. You want to turn your camera, and you want to turn. You can only go so far, but it's good to always turn your camera so you can just see around the corner before, if someone's hiding around the corner and about to do that. When there's a room right here, he's going to jump over and try to get through, which that's fine, and that's all I got to do is jump around. When it's like if you're right here jumping around, it's best luck if you have a gun or a knife to go inside one of these hallways and use these doors as defense. There's a lot of ways that they can just hit the door, hit anywhere before that and stuff. It's best to do that way. So with this, you can just see him right there. He won't see me. Throw the knife. Oh, and he missed. Sometimes I hit the barrier. Sometimes I don't. But you always want to make sure, like especially in this map, if you do that, you got a better chance of making it through, unless you have a really good shot. And then sometimes you do that, which you hit right through, which is also really, really good. Especially that's good for long range, even though, because the gun is an instant shot, but it also has a delay. But the knife has a slower delay, but it's not that bad in course of long range, because it's unexpected when you're going back and forth through the open and closed area, and then you just get hit with a knife. But yeah, you could buy all these items. I would recommend buying gems. Gems are a really good purchase since they're super hard to get. If you're down to spend any Robux, I would prefer spending it on gems, because gems will help you out a lot. Even if you just get 150 can get you the X-ray, which that's 100 Robux. It's 200 Robux if you want to count that. And especially with the knife stuff, you want to make sure you jump around, because he's gonna throw it, and then you also want to make sure you watch your corners. You can also juke juke them around, if you just do this and then you jump over them, that really does help. Especially when you do this, you need to watch your corners, because they will be peeking around them corners, and they will get you when you turn. Well, sometimes they'll be on that corner already, and you need to take that corner as fast as you can. And there's also 2 game modes. Okay, 2 game modes. Well, three game modes. You have Sheriff Showdown, which everyone has a gun. You have Murder Mania, which is right now, where everybody gets a knife. And then you also have Murder Mystery, and that's one person gets a gun and one person gets a knife. There's also a doctor role where you can revive one person at a time. After you revive that one person, that's it, no more revives. But you have to make sure they're still in the server still to get that, to revive them, or it will not work. There's also a medium role that you can get, and you also, with that role, you can speak to the dead, whoever died, to help figure out, oh, who is the murderer, in fact. Oh, this guy. And then you just tell the medium, the dead guy can tell the medium, and the medium will say to everybody else, oh yeah, that's who it is. And when you're in lobby, in game, lobby can see game chat, but game chat can't see lobby chat. Just to make it fair. There's also the jester role, which you're supposed to act like the murderer and get shot by the sheriff, which it's okay. It's an okay role. I haven't been shot just being a jester before, but I've been shot just randomly. There's also an investigator, which you'll have a magnifying glass. A lot of new people mix that up with the knife, and that causes a lot of people to get shot. So I would not recommend pulling it out right in the open next to the sheriff, because he'll shoot you right when it happens. So I'll try to take this gun from this guy. But I know he's around that corner, so I'm just gonna jump around a bit, and I'm gonna take the corner. It's a good definition of juking, like that. Ooh, so you want to juke him out. Watch out, you get the gun. And then you just want to turn the corners, make sure you get your range, make sure you jump, and then you just want to keep shooting. It's good to juke them out. It really works like 90% of the time, especially to new players that don't look around the corners. So it works very well when you're trying to do that. You also want to, there's the investigator role. There's a 10-second cooldown that you have, and you have to, like, you can hold down E, that's the PC keybind, and it should let you just investigate to see if they're innocent, what they are, like a doctor, a murderer, sheriff. And that's the way that it can also help out to find who the murderer is in game, instead of being a medium and having a dead person say it. So I got the investigator role. I'll show you the so you get this item. You can look around. A lot of people mistake it for that. So I'll take this guy in. He's innocent, and he'll be innocent. But then you have a 10-second cooldown before you have to wait. I think it's 15. I might be wrong. Who knows? But that's sheriff. See, and then you'll shoot at me. I gotta watch out I don't get shot, because I think he thinks I'm the murderer. Yeah, he thinks I'm the murderer because he's shooting at me. So that's what the real problem is. That's why I'm even making this video, because a lot of people get confused of who is who, because a lot of people get mixed up with, oh, who's the murderer, and then they think this thing's the murdering item, but it's not. Cool thing is that there's going to be a lot of updates this game, I bet. After all these updates, there's going to be a mix of items being added. I can guarantee there's probably going to be more maps out, but I can't be real sure of that. The timer on the murder perks, those are 25 seconds, but I cannot confirm if that's different for each perk, considering how cheap they are and stuff. But they can be less time or more time over time. I don't know how much it is for each of them. Oh, and then I died, yeah. Especially on this map, it's kind of hard to get through the doors when there's only a little bit of space. But yeah, that's basically the tutorial of, but also you can, this is your inventory. Your inventory. If you, I would recommend, highly recommend this, to join the group, because you get an exotic exclusive rainbow knife, and you also get the tag fan in the chat, which is, it really pops out your chat to the server that you're a fan. There's also a bit of codes. If you go check them out, make sure you go follow them on Twitter. I don't know what else to explain. You also have a spectating. You press the right button, you can go through them all and stuff. Really works out. Alright, that's all I got to show in this video of the tutorial of Manic Murder. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to sub or whatever, it's fun. Just go follow, just go join the epic mode, or easy mode group. Highly recommend to get these items now before you can't get them anymore. On the Twitter of Easy Mode Roblox, you can go up for a giveaway. You have to, like, I would just like, comment, and retweet, and follow them all. It's a good thing to follow them all on Twitter, and you'll have a chance to win a really good knife that's limited to just you, which is really good. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and the tutorial. Make sure to go join the group and follow and like their comments and stuff, or whatever. Alright, I don't know how to end a YouTube video. Yeah, just happy murdering.